I am Mark Hansel, and I'd like to speak to you today about loving God and loving neighbor. What it means to me, what it means to my relationship with St. Mark Church. I feel the two parts of this theme cannot exist independently of each other. If you have one, truly have one, then you will have the other. There is no way around it. You don't have to try to do it. It will just come. If we are loving God with our whole heart, soul, body, thoughts, we cannot help but love our neighbors in an active, caring, gracious, and humble manner. I'd like to speak to you briefly a little bit about the past, the present, and the future with my history and relationship here at St. Mark and with Christ. Historically and in the past, I would like to think the questions of our faith and our daughter's spiritual upbringing brought my family to St. Mark. But what really brought my family to St. Mark was our love of God and looking for more in our lives that we just didn't have. Our faith journey brought us to St. Mark, the St. Mark family, and allowed us new opportunities to honor God and to follow His Word. Several of the things that we've been involved in the past are new member classes, call committee for Pastor Scott, the youth committee with cookbooks, chili cook-offs, steel drum concerts, trivia night, brown bag Sundays for food, school supplies, hats, and gloves, 50th anniversary, being on the kickoff committee and on the committee at large, Sunday school, my wife who helps teach, the homeless apartment that was furnished on North Main Street, Rock River Valley Food Pantry, youth basketball, children's sacraments, raising my family, raising my children, and sharing my faith. In the now, the present, I am humbled and blessed to be alive today, to have full use of my mental faculties and a healing body. I am here today because God has more for me to do in His name. He was not finished with me yet. Some of the things that are going on here in the now: the Alzheimer's Walk, the Youth Connect scavenger hunts for food and school supplies for the needy, Sunday school again, my wife, Carpenter's Place, Habitat for Humanity Rock House, Emmanuel Mission, serving meals for the needy, the Lenten soup suppers, which I particularly enjoy. If you haven't come to those, you need to and get some soup. Vacation Bible Camp, Sunday Youth Nights Crop Walk, Youth Conference Convention in the South, Bible study, Panera Book study, confirmation, raising my children, and sharing my faith. And in the future, part of loving God is accepting the future, whatever it brings. None of us know when we'll be called home to Christ. His grace helps bring acceptance. Knowing this, we still must plan for our future while we humbly accept whatever it brings. And in the future, some of the things we look forward to are growing in our ministry and music, worship and preschool, continuing active outreach and fundraising to assist with those outreach, assisting with the shut-ins, growing the recruitment and membership by living an example in Christ's life and an example in my own life, feeding the hungry, maintaining the physical and administrative and financial parts of the church, mentoring our youth and new members, and raising my children and sharing my faith. Loving God, loving neighbor.